Thursday night. We might as well start looking forward to the weekend. And we do have a chance of some thunderstorms in the forecast, but these clouds will make sure that we start off very mild, in some cases just a few degrees below 70. Tomorrow's record 91 degrees. Guys, my forecast 92. Hot again tomorrow. We'll see if any storms might give us some heat relief coming up in a bit. You just said he's going to design a half pipe. Yep. Right? Which is just a big U.
Hey, he's making a lot of money for it, buddy.
People have worked on that one already. The other weather story, a couple thunderstorms out there tonight. JR got this picture, and check this out from the Lightning Man. Eric shook his ear enough to get the earwax out, and there you go. It looks like we're starting the process of getting rid of the monsoon here as we head towards September. Yeah, tracking a storm of a different sort this afternoon. Let's zoom in into southern Colorado. You see to the west of Trinidad on the Park Plateau. 5:30, a 4.6 magnitude quake. Getting a couple questions on Facebook. Is that common in Colorado? Yeah, actually it is. Our mountains are made up of quite a few faults. Here's a look from the United States Geological Survey of folks in and around Trinidad as of the time I grabbed the map about 10 minutes ago who had actually felt that thing, and you see that extended into northern New Mexico as well. I wanted to give you some perspective here in terms of just how big this hurricane is. Obviously, we'll show you where she is currently off the southeast coast of the United States, but she's very, very large, more than 1,000 miles wide. So I thought I would give us some perspective and put her over Colorado. And if you measure the western edge of her right along the Utah and Nevada border and then head off all the way to the eastern end, around Omaha, Nebraska, that is 1,000 miles, and you can see definitely encompassing the whole state of Colorado. Obviously a major, major storm. I may have had my feet up in the office once or twice today. It was a very quiet weather day in southern Colorado. We had some clouds move in during the afternoon, got a couple sprinkles on the west side of Colorado Springs, a few showers around Salida. Tonight, just mostly clear to partly cloudy, depending where you are. But while we have been quiet, a pretty serious weather situation actually across the middle part of the country. We call this a mesoscale convective system. It is about to hammer Kansas City with 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts right now. This thing will continue to roll to the south overnight tonight. We are going to watch the monsoon over the desert southwest. That's going to thicken up over Colorado over the weekend. Today it produced a haboob, one of my favorite weather words, a dust storm across the Phoenix metro area, but that moisture will help to combine with some cooler air moving down from the northern plains to produce a pretty active weather pattern over southern Colorado heading into the weekend, and it all starts tomorrow afternoon. Before the cold front gets here, hot once again, in most cases a handful of degrees cooler than today, still around 100 in the southeast corner, otherwise 80s and 90s will be very widespread. By 4 o'clock, some monsoon thunderstorms over the mountains, and then the front starts to come down, so maybe some storms off to our northeast or right along the front range here through the evening hours. If they happen to go, they might be strong thanks to the amount of water that'll be rushing in from the northeast part of the state. You see, we could keep a few of those going into the early morning hours of Saturday, something Marty will track tomorrow morning on Good Morning Colorado starting at 4:30 a.m. Big changes for your weekend? Yeah, low clouds, maybe some fog early on Saturday. How's 78 degrees sound? We'll see some sun break out through the middle part of the day, and that'll help to cook up the atmosphere. And looks like scattered thunderstorms, a pretty good bet Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon. As we warm back up into the upper 80s Monday and Tuesday, storms less likely. A weak front will drop us back Wednesday and Thursday, and so a better chance at a rumble of thunder and maybe some rain as well. Pueblo, as we drop into the mid-80s on Saturday, pretty good shot at storms. In fact, some of them to the southeast of town on the plains along and south of Highway 50 could be quite strong Saturday. We'll keep our eye on that. Mid to upper 90s Monday and Tuesday, dry, and then at least a token chance of a storm through the middle part of the week. And the mountain areas will be very active over the weekend as well, so you want to do things outdoors early on Saturday and Sunday. Thunderstorms will chase you inside after about lunchtime for both days off from work.
Ooh, early barbecue then.
I think so, yeah. Better for lunch than dinner, no doubt.
Okay. All right.